your case studies, your scenario-based, interviews, your whatever screenings, verifications, because you sort of need to verify. A CV is what I've said about myself. But then how do you actually authenticate and attest that what I've said about myself is actually true?
And actually, just to speak into that, I've seen that a lot in interviews. Where when you look at the CV and the candidates seated right across.
Yeah.
My goodness, it's worlds apart.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the CV, you're like, oh, I need coffee on this. This is impressive.
Yeah.
But when they start talking, you're like, okay, all right. It's 30 minutes in. Do you have any questions for us?
Thank you. We'll get back to you.
We'll get back to you.
Well, it's an interesting thing that you've said, Joy, because for references, even when you put up as a professional reference, I don't know whether you've encountered this, where candidates are even, I as a professional reference will tell the candidate, please send me what it is you want me to say about you. So at the end of the day, it's not very objective. It's sort of skewed in a way, right? Because I'll put up exactly what you want me to say about you. Joy, as a follow-up to that, so at what point then do we begin relying on data? And I guess more specifically on verified data and behavioral evidence to make hiring decisions. Because if we are saying the tools that we've been using are skewed, or we are not able to 100% rely on them, and we know we are in a world of now it's about data, right? And data is really helping us to, perceive and know, even from a behavioral perspective. But then, at what point do we begin to?
I would actually say before you even begin the recruitment, because you really need to rethink how you're doing your recruitment. Because ideally, how a lot of us have done it is, you do your interview, you do the announcements, right? You get your people, you save, you do the interviews. And then at the very last stage, when you now want to decide, is when you're now sort of bringing in the tools and other ways of reasoning. Sort of you're using it to make a decision between candidates A and B. So sort of you've ended up with candidates. It doesn't mean they're the best, depending on the tools you've used. Probably they're not the best because at that point you've not introduced any tools. But then you have two really good people, and then you're asking yourself, so who do I choose? And a lot of different companies and HRs will use a lot of different things, sadly, including salary expectations, right? Years of experience, location, and other things that we'd consider bias. So I think as a HR, even before you begin the recruitment, you need to ask yourself, at every stage of the process, what can I introduce to help me make the best decision? For example, from the initial job announcement, even when you're making that job announcement, depending on what tool you use, it'll influence the quality of candidates you get, right? When it gets to the sorting, how are you doing your sorting? You may still be relying on manual sorting, been there, done that, right? You have 1,000. How do you genuinely in a quality way, sort through 1,000 CVs? You're a human being.
Or 10,000.
Thank you. Right? 1,000 is child's play, right? And how do you actually get the best of the best, right? So then, are you also implementing tools and systems that help you not only select, but can you be able to set the criteria? Because some of those tools also have biases, right? You've heard about